My mom and sister rewrote my dad's dead will behind my back and tried to hide it from me, until I found evidence that my dad provided from beyond the grave. I still remember how I felt when I got the text from my sister. I sat there completely nauseated, rereading it almost 100 times. Hey, there's limited seats at Dad's will reading. Thanks for understanding. You're the best. But I was not understanding. I wasn't his half-cousin, nor was I his in-law. I was his son, the only person to take care of him in his final years. And my sister, the same sister who I called to help me take care of Dad, the same one who never did, had just cut me out. My eyes danced across the screen for any clue that it was some sort of psychological prank. But as the minutes went by and the clock ticked, my blood ran cold. I felt the color drain out of my face. But grief makes you do stupid things, and that's why I made the worst decision possible, to call my mom. At first, it went straight to voicemail, almost like she had hung up straight away. But luckily, after 4 more calls, she finally picked up. Her tone was joyful, excited even. Hey, how's my chicken doing? I took a deep breath, knowing I was about to ruin her mood. I just got the news from Vanessa. She says I'm prohibited from being on the guest list because of lack of seating. This was followed by such a long silence that I almost thought she hung up or something. Your father's death has been hard enough on me. Can you please leave your petty drama out of this? Petty drama. My heart was beating in my stomach with anger. I tried to play it cool, but it didn't really work. Are you serious? I asked, voice shaking. Mom, I'm his son. Why am I being excluded from my own father's will reading? I heard a very audible sigh, followed by what sounded like her hand smacking her forehead. Honey, limited seating is not something to take personally. Mom, I interrupted her. Emma, my other sister, says even his cousin-in-law is invited, someone he hasn't even met before. Her response was enough to make me want to drive off of the Brooklyn Bridge. Well, you know how crazy inflation has gotten. Events like these aren't cheap. It was probably a tough call. You should be grateful that they felt confident enough to exclude you. My nails dug so hard into my skin, they formed those half-moon marks. Be grateful? I asked. Mom, I'm the only one who even offered to pay for Dad's hospital bills. I was the only one by his bedside when he said his last words. But now I didn't make the cut to be there on a day meant to honor him. I knew you would do this. We all did, my mom said while sighing. I swear I almost threw my phone across the room. Do what, exactly? She then hung up the phone. My heart raced, and I practically tripped running down to the punching bag in my basement. If not for that, I would have caused even more serious harm. But when I was done, I didn't even want to confront my mom or Emma anymore. Emma would probably just text me, sorry. Meanwhile, my mom would tell me to come back when I'm ready to act properly. I'd be the one forced to accommodate them. But deep down, I knew that at least some of it was my fault, because that's the standard I set. I practically came out of the womb a people pleaser, and people said I'd always grow out of it, but I never did. Honestly, I never thought it would, until I got the text. It was from my mom, and clearly not meant to be sent to me. Jack, my name, just called. He doesn't know we rewrote the will. The message was deleted seconds later. That's when something in me cracked, because not only were they taking advantage of me, but also our dead father, and it was finally time for them to pay. I sat on my couch staring at the wall for nearly an hour. My phone kept buzzing with messages, probably my mom trying to cover her tracks. I didn't bother checking. The basement punching session had cleared my head enough to think straight. Dad had always told me I was too trusting. Jack,